Item 5B is the year-end report on Lauterbach and Amen Financial Services, and our representative, Nathan Gaskell, we haven't seen in about a year, is back with us. Nathan oversees our account, and tonight he's going to give our year-end report. It's about this time last year that Lauterbach and Amen took over financial management of the city of Prospect Heights. So.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Nathan from Lauterbach and Amen. If you don't remember me from last year, we'll call it an annual update instead of an annual report. And first and foremost, it's not me, obviously. I haven't been the one that's been attending your bi-weekly, semi-monthly meetings. I'd like to give credit to Mike Ducharme, who you all know and hopefully respect like I do. And then Sherry Grafin, who's in the audience. Sherry subs in for Mike. So I have a bullet point list here of items that they've put together to talk about the year-end review and field any questions and talk about one topic of discussion at the very end. So we did just hit our 1-year anniversary June 5th of 2017, so June 5th of 2018, starting to work with the city here. Joe, Peter, and all the department heads. Many of you know Lara Batten. She sits in the office upstairs. And then throughout the course of the year, we've sprinkled in some supporting cast members. I'll see if Sherry and Mike remember the names. I think Nicole, Margie, Zach, a few other members, just to help supplement, fill in on some of these tasks that I'm going to read through, and I can give you a printout of this at a later time if you'd like. But ultimately, when we came in, there was a job vacancy, if you remember, in the accountant's role, in Lara's role. And with that, in June of last year, we had some backlog of work to do, so we had 5 months of catch-up that we caught up with. Bullet point number 2, the successful passage of the budget that you guys did, including 3 council workshop presentations that you all put together. We worked on a 5-year capital improvement program plan that was redeveloped, implemented the new sewer rates, I believe early this year, established a regular and updated collection process for the red light camera. We worked with the administration and staff to collect approximately $70,000 in vehicle stickers from 17 and 18 that had not been purchased previously. We designed an electronic ticket to be issued actually this month for approximately 1,500 registered vehicles, for vehicles that did not purchase their stickers in fiscal year 17-18. And I think that's the one that we were automating. Is that correct? Working with the police department? Yep. I have a blank here and then estimated hours of time that we'll save in doing that, but I think Chief can round up or down whichever way he wants to, but I think everyone over at the police department will appreciate that one. Again, that was another example of using resources back in our office. We used some of our IT staff to help automate that function for you guys. We had our IDOT audit, worked with vendors on phase 2 of the express bill pay implementation, completion of the annual audit last fall, tax levies and required filings, and then the last bullet point is just the bringing the sales tax incentive agreement with Tony's Market into compliance. And again, I want to thank Mike and Sherry for their efforts. Hopefully everyone sees the value of our team and the people, and we meet in the office regularly to talk about how it's going out here and what we can do to help sprinkle in and add additional value or resources to you guys, just to make it a better relationship and gain efficiencies, et cetera. So the last item I just wanted to briefly mention, you've seen Sherry a little bit more. I think Mike has a couple more vacations coming up. He is still tan from his recent vacation. Mike is retired once. We don't want him to retire twice. So we try to string him along and keep him as happy as possible. So I think it was with his most recent vacation, our intent is to have Sherry sub in a little bit more for him. Generally speaking, Mike and Sherry cover the finance director job in day-to-day authorization. And so Mike traditionally for the last year has been here 2 days a week, Mondays and Thursdays, and Sherry has been filling in the other days. And our hope, and I see Mike being a little bashful over there, we want to keep him happy though. We're going to be taking him more back to 1 day a week. He's going to be here on Mondays. He'll still be here for the council meetings. Again, with the intent to not have him retire a second time too soon. We want to keep him as involved and engaged as he can, as he wants to be ultimately, because we know he provides value here in the other community that he works. And so, again, the value of this type of augmented service is we have a deep bench of people, and people like Sherry and Lara and a host of other people who can help support and service you guys in an effective manner. So,
Thank you. Any questions, please? I think you're off the hook.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
No questions.